What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode we went to Ghostly Galaxy and collected a power star there, as well as rescued our brother Luigi. In this episode we're going to head back to Ghostly Galaxy and hopefully collect the remaining power stars there. So, without further ado, let's get to it. A very spooky sprint. Now there's something that Ghostly Galaxy does really well, and that some of the galaxies that we've seen so far haven't really done as well as Ghostly Galaxy does. And that's, Ghostly Galaxy does a very good job of being different from mission to mission. Now I know early on I said in each galaxy, each mission varies slightly, so like the level design of the galaxy is slightly different for each, mission. However, Ghostly Galaxy sort of, emphasizes on that a lot, I guess, and makes each mission a lot different, actually. Like, the whole level progression and level style is sort of different from each mission in Ghostly Galaxy. Like, although we started off on a Toad ship, and then the first beginning area was the same as Mission 1, there was no bridge, there was those pole stars instead, and now we're in a completely different area that we've never been to before. So, I just like how it's very different in Ghostly Galaxy, and I think that's what I like the most about it. Now, if you couldn't guess from the title of the mission or the opening cutscene, we actually need to go ahead and race this Boo up here. I just wanted to collect these extra star bits just in case we need them, but now that we're done with that, let's talk to him. Ehehe, so you're after it too. Well, you have to race me for it. Sure, why not? Hehe, here we go. Alright, yep. We need to use these pole stars to race this Boo. Now, this isn't hard at all. It's actually kind of easy. You can do this pretty easy by skipping a few of these pole stars and just using momentum in your favor. Now, what you want to do is obviously be careful of these obstacles that they put in your way, but more importantly, you want to be careful which pole stars you grab onto, because there's a ton of them in this small little area right here, so it's very easy to grab onto the wrong star, and that could ruin your time, actually. So you want to make sure you grab onto the right one, obviously, and then if you just play your cards right, you should be able to beat this without any problem. It's really not that hard. Now watch as I say that. Now I'm going to end up losing or something like that. But more importantly, you'll notice that there's a timer on the bottom of the screen, which means it's time for another viewer challenge. If you guys want to try and beat my time, then go for it. The first time I tried this, it didn't really work out too well. I didn't really get any replies, but let's try it again. If you guys want to record this, or record yourselves playing, you don't have to do it with a capture card or anything like that. No, that's not what I want to do. You guys don't have to use a capture card or anything. Just do with what you have available to you and submit it as a video response. And I'll accept it. But anyways, it looks like we have 1 minute and 8 seconds and 83 milliseconds. So if you think you can beat that and you want to take the challenge, then go for it. That's not my best time, but it's good enough to get the power star. So fork it over, man. And he had it that whole time. We couldn't just like look at him. Yeah, how come when we look at this Boo, he doesn't disappear? How are you defying the laws of Mario? Anyways, let's just collect our star and get out of this Boo's face. And star 37 is down. Sweet. Alright, let's head back to Ghostly Galaxy and pick up the last remaining power star there, at least available to us right now. And beware of the Bouldergeist. Alright, looks like we've got another boss galaxy here, or boss mission rather. Now, like I said previously, every time we do a boss mission, for the most part, the levels are going to get longer and longer each time. So we have quite a bit of level to get through before we even get to this boss. So bear with me while we go through this. I miss the days where they would put the boss, a few planets away for us, or a few planets away from us like they did in Good A Galaxy. Now we actually have to work to get to our boss. But it's fun. I do like Ghostly Galaxy just because of how different it is, like I said before. Plus, we get introduced to a new enemy slash gameplay mechanic. which is these guys right here. I like to call these guys bomb boos. Basically, they don't follow standard boo logic. If you look at them, they still come after you, but if you spin into them, you can grab onto their tongue and sort of like tether them around you. And if you swing them into something, they explode. And the camera sort of glitched out there. It was supposed to show me going through there. And on the other side of that, if you actually wait it out, there's actually a box next to that star. I just didn't show it off. There's some star bits in it if you want to go ahead and get that. But the camera didn't really work in my favor, so you didn't really get to see that. Now, these guys are jerks, so I'm going to shoot my star bits at them. Sort of spin them out of control and get them out of my way here. Because I want to get to this sling pod. Get out of my face. Get out of here. Just die, will you? I want to get to the sling pod and launch myself up here. What? Really? Of all the things, you hit the goo. Oh my. Okay. Alright, this needs to stop. Oh, and now I can't even get your coin. Goodness gracious. That was just like a series of the worst things that could possibly happen. It was just right there. Alright, so now that we have 1 unit of health, and we're going to go shortly into this boss. Let's see how well that's going to work out for us. Probably not well at all. I'm not looking forward to that. But luckily we have a ways before... And I just killed... I could have used those to get these coins, but I just killed them. This is not going well for me right now, at all. Alright, there's coins up here. I'm going to go collect them just so my stupid health meter will shut up. And now I can collect these 5 star chips. So let's get those 2. Oh, dang it. I wanted to get 2 at a time, but that didn't... Oh, well, that actually kind of worked. Wow, you can totally cheat that out by just sort of, you know, dragging yourself across the thing with the pointer. I didn't even think about doing that before. That's crazy. Alright, now let's get over there. And can I reach it from here? I'm going to attempt it. Oh, look at that. You can actually reach it from over there. Nice. Sweet. Get in there. Come on. Really? Where are you taking me? Where are we going right now? This is like... If everything could go wrong in a Mario video, it's going wrong right now. And I kind of like it. It's kind of funny. Alright. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. This has never happened before. Normally, you're supposed to land on the center planet right there because it's bouncy. I somehow managed to land on the outside of the planet. This never happens. This never happens. Alright, anyways, we're at the boss right here, and right here we have the option to trade our star bits for either a life shroom or a 1-up. I'm going to pass up that opportunity because this boss is pretty easy, but with all the trouble this level has already given us, I'm starting to have second thoughts about that. It'll be interesting. Alright, this boss is going to make use of that mechanic that we were just introduced to you, or introduced to us at, rather, in that second room with those bomb boos. Basically, we have to grab them and throw them back at him, at his center at least, and make them explode like his rocky core. He has a few different attacks, one being that he can launch up these rock spikes, and later on, in his second form, he gains a few other attacks, but we'll get to those later. For now, it's not too bad, actually, and instead of this boss being a 3-hit boss like normal, it's actually a 2-hit boss, but... He's like the spider boss of that galaxy that we went to a while ago in the fact that you actually have to expose his weak spot using the bomb boost, and then after you expose his weak spot, you can get hits in on him. So there's hit number 1 right here, and now we'll start his second form. Alright, obviously now he has hands, so he has a few different attacks. He can punch you with these fists now, and he can also, like, slam them down. Now, the regular rocks don't have anything in them. The black rocks obviously have the bomb boost in them, and then the gold rocks have coins, and there was some weird slowdown for a second there. There was, like, way too much going on that we just couldn't handle it. But there's his, like, sort of hand slam attack. He also has the same attacks from his first form. Overall, it's not a hard boss. However, a comet can actually interfere with this boss and make it a lot harder than it needs to be. But his weak spot is now exposed, so let's see if we can't get our last hit on him right now. And down goes the Bouldergeist. Alright, let's go ahead and just collect our Power Star. And star number 38 is down. Hooray! Alright, now we should be able to go to the Mystery Box Galaxy. But look what we have here. Wow, okay, that comment that I was actually just alluding to in that last mission is actually right above Ghostly Galaxy. You know what? I'm feeling ballsy. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm feeling ballsy. We got a Daredevil comment above Ghostly Galaxy. So, guess what we have to do? We have to do the Bouldergeist's Daredevil Run. That boss fight that we just fought, yeah, now we have to do that without taking a hit. Now, I didn't take a hit the first time I did it, so I'm pretty confident in my abilities. Let's hope nothing goes wrong like the Let's Play curse or the Mario Let's Play curse or whatever you want to call it. Let's just have a flawless victory, like they would say in Mortal Kombat, and we'll do it. Alright, same deal as last time, only difference is we can't take a hit, so instead of re-explaining the boss, I'm actually going to tell you guys some good news. For me at least. Well, I graduated high school the other day, so now I'm officially done with high school, which is really exciting for me. I am kind of happy about that. Oh, that's dangerous. Don't try that at home, kids. Mario almost got his butthole pierced by a giant rock. That would be very painful. But anyways, I'm officially done with high school, so that's really awesome, which means I am on summer vacation, which means it's also summertime, which is cool, unless you suffer from allergies, which I sort of do. So that's kind of unfortunate for me, but I'm going to push through, and hopefully I don't sound too different than I normally do, because that would really, like, ruin my days if I have to stop making videos because of freaking allergies. They're already bad enough, it would be worse if I had to stop making videos. But alright, we already got our first hit on him and we're on our second form now, so hopefully we can continue the trend of not getting hit and just tear down this boss real quickly. But anyways, now that it's summertime, a few different things are going to happen. One, well, I'm probably going to have a better posting schedule, so I'll probably post every single day, obviously except the weekends. I don't normally post on the weekends because I'm busy. So I'll probably post at least once every day during the weekdays, which is normally what I try to do, so hopefully I can continue that trend and keep that going. I should be able to now that I have more time, but I might do some more live streams now that I have the extra time too in the summer, and I think we're actually going to get our last hit on him here, so hang on, and there we go. Sweet, we actually beat him, and we didn't take... Man, we did that boss fight really well, actually. I'm kind of surprised at how well I'm actually progressing through this game. Like, when I started this Let's Play, I thought there was going to be a lot of, like, failure involved in it, but I am not doing that bad at all, and I know it's kind of bragging, but I'm kind of proud of myself for that. Of course, I fail in the easy things like getting the star. And there we go, star number 39 is down. But like I was saying, now that I have more free time this summer, I'm going to start streaming a little bit more often. So if you want to keep, you know, tabs on me or whatnot when I'm streaming, best bet is to follow my Twitter or my Facebook fan page, which I will link in the description. So if you want to keep up and potentially, you know, come watch me stream a video game for whatever reason, then sure, go ahead and use the social media to your advantages. But for now, I think I'm going to call it an episode. So, once again guys, my name is Matt, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.